The word scary is an interesting word, but I think it's important to put it into context because the aviation transportation system is the safest system in the world. Give you an example. If you were to board a flight, one flight a day, it would take you 4,000 years to get involved in a fatal aircraft accident. So while we have the 24-hour news cycle and every accident comes to our attention very, very quickly and dramatically, the facts are that it is the safest mode of mass transportation.
Thomas, I mean, that is obviously that's a sales pitch there, and statistically you're absolutely right, and has not kept people from getting to the airports and, boarding the gates. I mean, these are aberrations, admittedly. But, I mean, we still have no idea where MH370 is, and there was a lot of talk about coordinating radars and that sort of thing. And the situation with the AirAsia flight really highlighted, and you saw the press about it, the shortcomings of an aviation, monitoring system that they have in a place like Indonesia. I mean, they were even on the watch list by the U.S. for a number of years.
Well, the fact is that aviation, international aviation, is a system of systems. And what's going on right now in Montreal at the High-Level Safety Conference is an example of countries working together to evolve a system so this kind of thing doesn't happen. Additionally, the MH17 incident in the Ukraine is being addressed in ICAO right now, the International Civil Aviation Organization, as another aberration, but certainly something that needs to be addressed.
Well, okay, so talk to me about this specific case then. TransAsia Airways, as I mentioned, this accident is a fifth aircraft that TransAsia has lost since 1995. Does it bewilder you that this airline, this air carrier, is still in operation with that kind of safety record?
Well, it's important to remember that while there are accidents, there are learnings and there's lessons that come from these accidents. So I'm confident that the Civil Aviation Authority is overseeing this. But this really goes to one of the initiatives that's going on right now back at ICAO, and that is the state safety program. States need to have a competent authority to oversee the air carriers and the airports and ensure that they are essentially living up to the standards that are established.
And would that be your answer to those families that have lost their loved ones in this air crash?
The answer to the families right now is that the investigation is proceeding in a methodical way. The thing that you don't want to do at this point of the investigation is to look for an answer or to look for a cause. The thing that you want to do at this point is to observe and collect and document and then allow the facts to lead you to the conclusion. The worst thing that can happen is jumping to a conclusion or thinking that you know you have an answer before you actually have collected all the facts.